Yo, welcome back.
Oh no, Joe's left the band because of this song.
Oh, this is the last one Joe played on. I like Joe's bass part on this one.
I like Joe's bass part on this one.
Crazy, but
yeah,
it works.
It kind of seemed like he was a bit disappointed with Dave. It is extremely simple, and then this one was kind of back to more the like Inhibit sort of feel where he could let it rip and make it very technical.
This is the Sonic song.
Yeah,
it's got there's one bit that after we finished it, I was like, that is just Sonic. I guess it's I don't know really how you describe the sections, but you got the first kind of part of the verse and then that second part of the verse.
Oh yeah,
that bit.
yeah.
That bit, it just reminds me of Sonic.
It reminds me of just any anime intro ever.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it was just meant to be silly. This one with kind of a lot going on in the guitar. I wanted to make one where it was always moving.
Always moving.
Yeah. It's fun though. I like playing this one live as well.
I like this one. It's got a lot of energy. It's nice the way that we arrange songs that we do live. We'll have the ones like this one and Inhibitor at certain points in the set. So they're the ones that you completely go off and fire on all cylinders, every one of those, and then we go back to a couple of nice sort of more laid back ones, and then do it again. It's like perfect points in the set to die, and then we recover a little bit, and then die again. And
we have those easy
songs. Fun. Yeah, the easy songs, just like Dave and other ones, just to pepper it in.
Remember doing the music video for this song?
I do, yeah. In your bedroom in Leeds, wasn't it?
It came out quite well, to be honest.
Considering all we had was
zero budget.
All we had was a green screen. Well, we had a green screen that I'd bought that we were sort of hanging. It was like a very precarious washing line. So we were holding that tight. Yeah, as tight as
we had to get like every lamp in the house.
Every lamp in the house was shining at it. All of mine and Cameron's iPhones as well. We took it in turns, standing behind the camera we were using, holding an iPhone with the light shining directly at you. So we were holding that for like 5.5 minutes because we didn't have a stand for it. So like, if we moved it slightly, it would flash and be like, oh, no, buggered it now. Start again. Yeah, that was fun. that was a lot of fun.
Like we did a pretty good job, and it did come out all right.
I'm very pleased.
But there's very small bits where you can kind of see where it's not the best, but I think
you overlaid it quite well with all of the stuff. You don't really pay attention to that very minute detail unless you were looking for that. You wouldn't really see it because there's so much going on in that video anyway.
I think
definitely got away with it. It was a lot of fun though.
It was because my room was ruined. We had to move everything.
Yeah,
kind of make space.
All 4 of your possessions we had to move.
This one as well was the solo in this song was probably the first time where we were like, oh, let's get the drums and the guitar kind of following each other.
Yeah.
Because it was a really specific kind of accenting the guitar was doing. I was like, we've got to get the drums doing that as well. And I think it kind of adds so much to the kind of power of that section. Yeah, that one's really fun to play. I think that's probably the first solo. I was like, oh yeah, this is really melodic and kind of says something instead of trying to be. Because obviously we mentioned before, I was like kind of trying to stop being as flashy. I think this was the first point where I was like, okay, this is kind of my sound within the solos maybe. And this was the last full song, the album that we did. It was when we started recording this, we then were redoing the other ones, weren't we? I remember when we played this one live and then I totally messed it up.
Oh, at the Masses. Was that one of the first times we played that live as well? We wouldn't have played it.
Yeah, it would have been.
Yeah, first time, and look what you did to it,
Yeah, I just started doing one of them.
You did. Yeah. If anything, it wasn't even a butcher, it was the greatest save of all time, is what it was. It was so great, because me and Jacob just looked at each other as we saw you, and we knew what happened. And you were just kind of trying to find it, and we were just looking at each other going, nope, he's lost it. And you just turned around and just started going, woo! And then the one came, boom, straight back in. And we were like, crowd went, way, he got it. It was a fantastic recovery. As you said, If anything ever goes wrong, you just got to give it more beans, and then
That is the key.
and no one will notice, no one will care, and they didn't. They just whooped. Just gave you one of these.
Yep, exactly. But then in my head, I was giving one of these.
Don't be like that, man. You also said
Then the crowd was like this.
that.
And the guitar tone was the. Next episode, we'll be talking about those interlude tracks on the album.
Oh yes. How fun!
There's
I
some
can't wait for
interesting stuff about. I mean, there's no drums in them, but
that. No.
especially the first. We'll get to it.
Don't give it all away.